focusing on the arch.
Good shot, Guardian. Remember, he could have gone down earlier with Zeus at the corner. They didn't peek it and leave him alive. They'll reap the rewards of the AWP for at least one kill. So off dropped and Flamey to work in. MP7 toward the site. Shoulder peek reveals where Olof is. He'll translate that information to the players wrapping around, but they need to trade off pit. They do. Drops the bomb, so it buys a few seconds of frantic gathering. In fact, with 5 seconds on the plant, it could have been worse, but Rain goes down immediately after, and it's well controlled from NaVi. They won't let time be their menace or their enemy as of yet. Nico to work in with the M4. Kit for Kerrigan. Good find, just barely caught Flamey behind before he got behind the wall. And Nico swings out. Olaf with the assists and damage on both.
Picks and limiting NaVi. That's more like it.
Wow.
There we go.
2 for 1, catches them at the corner. Zeus and Electronic down. Exactly the start FaZe wants on a round that will break NaVi. Potentially put them at 3-3. Good follow-up from Rain. Nice trade from Flamey. The shots are certainly there from NaVi today, but Kerrigan's quickly on the corner, on the spots, and 14 seconds. Does go down. Okay, fair enough. I thought he might get the first. I was going to say it's going to have to be quick from NaVi when they do go, and they'll go now. 35 seconds on it. Olaf already with 1 on the AK. Sprays down low on his ammo, but he's got 11 shots left before he'll have to go with the reload, and he actually burns Electronic alive as Edward swings in. Olaf goes back out. 11 bullets is certainly enough for 2 more as he gets Edward and Zeus. And Simple again left in a 1 versus 5.
Not really much he can do with this one. Olofmeister lines them up, knocks them down. The Molotov helping him out slightly as well. But he looked for the ace. He will be denied that at least. But the timer, as you can see, at the 6-second mark, nothing Simple can do about this one. He'll be holding in the bedroom, just trying to save his AK. And we know he likes that sort of play. Him and his teammates with 1 AK and pistols is enough to win rounds. But Rain might be able to shut that down. No.
Cubby position for Olaf. Rain to peek, easily disposes of Simple when he does.
That's not bad, is it? Faces towards middle, and it's going to be Olofmeister setting them up again. The advantage. Flamey's tagged up. Remember, this is an eco of sorts. Only brought 1 AK here, and Rain doing a great job with that silenced M4 to close out the round. And looks like he'll be quite comfortable in the end. Just Flamey on the AWP. Probably gets 1 more out of this. Spots the legs of Kerrigan. As the smoke was not perfect there towards the arch, and he could save the AWP. Looking to just throw it away and deny it for them at least. That's a smart idea. He wants the money for the next round, and the next thing is to make sure they can't get the AWP. It's Nico and Kerrigan back at this side of the map, and we know they've adjusted recently. Smokes come in, here's the execution. It's up to Nico to try and shoot them, but it's going to be Kerrigan to start first. Boost working out. They haven't gone near CD spawn at all. Where's the smoke in that area? Comes down to the 2 versus 1, but look who's alive and well. It's Simple. Bomb will go down. I'm surprised at execution. They didn't smoke CT at all. Maybe it was a deeper smoke. Kerrigan wasn't even checked. That was bizarre. Now he gets 3 kills there, but well played all the way. And it will be Simple trying to make this a 1 versus 1. Knows where 1 is towards CD spawn.
Simple with the op, goes back in aggressively and will catch off Olaf up close. Fans love when Simple gets rolling. Fires actually through the legs of Rain, but he doesn't have to reface this. He has the advantage. 3 kills already, and Rain needs to go for the defuse, but he baits Simple out. He's just barely gonna have the time, I'm sure, on the kit. Oh, that's close, but FaZe get the round. He's on point as well. Flamey seems to be the fragger that's stepping up to the 2nd highest level on NaVi's side. We keep talking about Electronic, but yesterday Flamey was remarkable. Good shot from Guardian, finally getting the opening pick. It is Electronic that goes down, but Nico overcommitting, and Zeus, he's continuously getting to that position, and Nico's not ready for it.
Well, then
Good
not
push
ready for
from
this
Rain.
either.
Oh my goodness, he gets both the low HP players.
It's great by the pistols, and now Olofmeister finds some form. It will be Edward left in the 4 versus 1. No idea that he's there. Rain presumably nails that kill, looks a little bit more here, goes towards the underpass, and now they have lost track of him completely. Where is he heading? Guardian starting to show us some form now. Great shots. NaVi can't do much about this one. This was the force buy, remember. It's the first convincing round we've seen from FaZe so far. Showing us a bit of that flair.
Simple's going to smoke himself out of the apartments. He's the one with the bomb again. Another 1 versus 5, so late play trying to make something happen magically. His team's gone down, and he's trying to use that to gain position and information toward the pit. Can't get Guardian to peek when he does.
So that's better. 3 players here, though, for CTs. I don't see this being much of a test. They should be absolutely fine.
Good shot, Nico. Follows it up. Simple's got the trade, but he found 2 for 1, and it's pretty straightforward for Rain and Kerrigan. I thought there might be a team kill on Rain, but Kerrigan took his time.
He was careful, wasn't he?
He was. He stopped shooting for a half second to make sure of it. But
it's his 5 to deal with here, but ever there was a man to rise to the occasion, this would be it. Spamming the smokes, and luckily FaZe take no damage at all, really. Oh my god, Simple's coming to life now. Great shot to take down Nico, and a second comes through as well.
What a remarkable play from Simple on the pistol. He's got another USB pick back up. It's full. It's got 12 shots. Oh, but unfortunately none of them are going to land. Zeus is going to be shut down from Olof. And Olof turns around and replicates everything Simple's done, plus more, as he gets 4 kills, and Edward is sent scouring away.
Situation. We're going to get a replay of this. There's so much highlight-worthy material in this round.
Oh, we'll get
Olofmeister. There it is. We'll get the last 2 frags of it.
It was on the inside of the wall. Slight miscalculation from Flamey that, or he was expecting them to run around sooner. Either way, he's backed off toward the front of Library with the UMP, and he's got Nico already. Kerrigan, though, has gone around behind him. He's gotten the shot back in return. Edward's overwhelmed, and somehow FaZe are pulling it back with the earlier buy because they shut down Edward. They take over the pit. The problem is they haven't got the bomb planted yet. Okay, take that back. It was inside of the site being planted, as I said that.
That's the way FaZe should play, in my opinion. Let's do a death squad. You've got 5 players that are probably better than anyone in the world right now. Let's just run around the map and...
Well, you say that. Simple, I think, is probably just as good, but that is 1 versus 5 in that regard, so you're still correct. Great shot to Rain, by the way, from Simple, but doesn't matter. FaZe gets it.
I mean, the best assembled 5 we have.
Even in Banana, this is just a straight-up swing approach. Simple gets 1, shuts them down, actually time to back off, which means he can get the Deagle into a position for potentially more, but the flash was certainly overwhelming. Got him for the full duration and therefore couldn't reset.
Graphing their plays. They can't wait around again. They don't know the CT's have got intel, and Flamey's playing so well right now. Good pickup from him, but a nice return from Rain. Won't be able to get more than this, though. Zeus strikes as he finds 2 more and keeps the round alive. As Simple will strike, and Olofmeister goes down, and it's another clutch for Nico. This time against Edward and Simple.
Simple's on 27 kills, far ahead of everyone else. Everyone on NaVi seems to be finding multiple kills when they're in choke situations, and it's absolutely winning them these rounds. Zeus with 2 this time. Nico has the pit contained, small pit left side. Has to cover off both Library and Quad Wrap, and they're going to work this together. They want to trade off of it. Who goes first? Simple wants Edward to go first, but he's not quite ready to go for it, and Nico reads it like a book, shuts them down 13-12.
Ice-cold killer, not even a celebration there. He wants to focus on the win. He's not celebrating till it's over. Be disciplined there, didn't overextend, but Zeus, great play by him. The triple stack towards the quad side. Certainly tested FaZe here, but Nico, world-class stuff there towards the end. We'll find out. Simple will have that M4, and it seems like it's going to work, at least for 1. Edward now has to defend them off. He drops a good smoke, and FaZe brave enough to push it. It seems like Olofmeister certainly is, and that flashbang is excellent, though. Olofmeister takes him down. Zeus keeps the dream alive. We're trading frags time and time again. He has actually got the HP advantage now as they rush towards the ruins. Bomb might be planted. Rain's low. They spammed it.
I thought
he could have taken him down.
I thought he was going to. They're slightly off angle from the default behind the coffin, but against the pistols, that's in the open. Electronic will re-smoke out toward Banana. That's going to allow them to get more aggressive from ruins and not have to worry about anyone holding that angle in the post. Guardian playing oranges. 1 in this situation. Bit odd. Leaves him completely wide open toward ruins. And they go in. Nico and Rain, though, they're certainly ready in the crossfires, and the guns will prevail 13-13 this first map.
No surprise to see him second. Electronic, he'll be third, and this will be a very easy round, I would imagine. Oh, Guardian, though, alone, and Zeus actually gets another dink, and surely they don't lose to this one. Doesn't look like they will, but the AWP was potentially given up there. Rain's using it as bait. That's quite smart, but he was low HP.
Truly Zeus with the UMP. Flamey CZ doesn't quite get close enough. They rush through. Kerrigan, great shot. Mac 10 running and gunning. Certainly one way to deal with a smoke inside of the apartments. They overstep the mark, and Flamey hits Guardian, but the site open. Rain to the graveyard. He bounced will do some minor damage to Edward. A good read from both Nico and Rain. It's now 15 rounds for FaZe.
A little bit disjointed. Timing's off all over the place, but Nico comes out on top. It's going to be Rain joining him there. Double kill the AK-47. Lovely work, and I think that's the game.
Great shot, Guardian. That is the game. Certainly no chance Edward pulls this back, so FaZe do just enough despite tactical issues. In the start of the second half, as Edward gives himself a chance by keeping 100 HP. He's got full utility on this. No kit, unfortunately.
Yeah, no one did.
But yet they couldn't close out Enough rounds even on the T side. NaVi going aggressive into the triangle. A triangle of doom. 16 rounds, and the first map goes to FaZe, silencing the crowd.